Yes, hello. It is me. All right. I'm back. It's a holiday here in America. And I was just going to play some Magic real quick. I don't know how much I'm going to play. I have to go to the store before it closes tonight. So, like, 2 drafts? Maybe 3 if they go quick. So, I think I'm mostly just going to dive on into this. I know nothing about this. It's the Tinkerer's Cube. What does that mean? I don't know. I could look at the card pool. That ain't me. We'll see how quickly this fills up. Go, 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 gotta go. What I want it to be is full of artifacts and stuff, but I doubt it. Or full of what are the, they're not constant, the unhinged. What was the latest unset? Latest actual unset? Contraptions? Yeah, full of contraptions. But we're not allowed to do that online, which I get. Like, that set does not work anywhere but in paper. We could just play Storm. Hold up. Do we force Storm? Like, we got the pieces. Which one's more important? I think the Mirari Conjecture. This'll work. There is definitely a supported Storm deck on Arena. Oh, Lord, take the wheel. We're about to do something real dumb. This wants me to have creatures, so that's no good. I could just take a counter spell. Why not? Reanimator would be fun. Oh, heck yeah. It's a land, and it's exactly what we need. I don't know what our win condition's going to be. I don't think we're going to have one, but like... Do you think the Storm cards are actually in the cube, or... Like, is there actually any chance I get Tendrils? But then, like, I would also probably need Dark Ret. I don't know what the plan is. Time Warps go really well with this. Like, because you play it, and then if you can Time Warp, and then get your Time Warp back, and then Time Warp, and then... this, you know, goes off, and then you get to double Time Warp, and you're just going to take like 4 turns in a row. Most people concede to that. Okay, okay. The weird amount of learn being in here. Not a huge fan. This is prowess. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I should take Seasoned Pyromancer or Compulsive Research. But instead, we're doing something much dumber. Oh, well, that's good, because, Jimmy, take a real hot, quick look at what we're building. We're playing Storm. We're gonna do it. Blue-red big spells. Now, this is fine. This is fine. I don't know. I lied when I started the stream. I did look at the list briefly, and it honestly doesn't look like a great cube. But for me, I want cube to be, oh heck yeah, he wheeled, baby. We got this. Literally no one else wants this. Blue-red spells all day. You know, Vintage Cube is probably the cube I play the most. And so that should be like, when I play cube, I want to play something that's like unique or different. When I did, what was it? They did the like 3-color cubes on MTGO. You know, it was like a Grixis cube, Bant cube, that kind of stuff. Those were kind of interesting, and that's none of these work in our deck. I mean, this technically does, but it costs 12 mana because we're not gonna have many creatures. But I don't plan on reanimating anything, so into the sideboard it goes. But yeah, I like high power level, kind of like interesting concept, or just like cards I'll never get to play. Which is Vintage Cube. Like, I don't have a Black Lotus. Do you have Black Lotus? Don't lie, you don't have a Black Lotus. Sure. We'll take a Consign to Oblivion. I'm not playing this Goblin. There's probably a Madness deck. Maybe. We're going to use our bounce spells to try to not die until we can do something cool. All right, so real talk, chat. How many times do you think we can pull this off? Once? Someone should, Jimmy. Someone should. Watch is like I'm really hoping this is one of those cases where it's happened before, where I sit here and insult this deck as I draft it, and then I go like 7-1, and I'm like, I don't know what happened, but we won a bunch. Is Thousand Year Storm? I don't know. I should probably check. Bleh. Oh, I guess this actually does play into our blue-red spells. I think I'm just taking Opt. Like, I should take the DRC, but come on. I'm not taking an objectively good card at this point. Like, why would I do such a thing when Opt is here? This is a tough one. Strike it Rich is, I think we can wheel this, because, no one else wants it. So the question is, Stolen by Fae is okay. Again, it's a kind of like tempo-y thing. Baron's a pretty solid tempo-y thing. Or just Blink. I think I'm just going Blink. It draws a card. We're just going to cast spells that draw cards. And make mana. And eventually that'll get us there. I really need Thousand Year Storm to be in this. Or, what's the, Brain Freeze? Which is funny, like, they printed Tendrils, but they couldn't give us Brain Freeze. Come on. Let me play actual factual Storm. And then I can say Mill is viable. I mean, it's not, like, actually Mill, but, yeah, it's the same idea. I think we're just going to bounce spell that loots. Maybe I'll find an environmental science at some point. They are supposedly around, like intentionally in a lot of the packs. Okay, so like legitimately Pirate's Prize is good, and so is Practical Research. I really just need, like, Thousand Year Storm. Also, it looks like we are not fighting with anyone as I, roll my headphones up on my chair. I'm good at this game. Oh, God. Yeah, I'll take a dual land. I don't know what this does. You may return a non-land permanent. That's no good. This is fine. I'm going to take the dual land. I should have counted. I think it's this pack. The one with the Practical Research and whatever the other one is. That I took the Double Vision. Because, duh. But the pack had 2 other really good cards for us. I mean, I might play it. SNES. The Super Nintendo Entertainment System is in our draft. That's honestly impressive. I mean, Kinetic Augur technically fits the theme, but he's way more boring. I guess I'll take him. Her. I've never looked at this art before. It's one of those things where, like, you realize how much art they actually... Nah. I mean, I think Learn is good enough often as just a rummage that having... I mean, I'm definitely playing the Murmuring Mystic. Incidental Learn is fine, even if you don't really plan to use it. And we only have 1 Learn card right now. Let's divide by 0, so... Although I could grab one right here with the Spirit Summoning. Is that going to be better than the Jeskai Elder? I guess I'll have it, just in case. Right, like... There's literally... It's the... you can play cards with Learn in Historic Brawl or EDH or... places where you don't have a sideboard, and it's still reasonable to do because sometimes rummaging is just good. Elsa, welcome to this, whatever's happening. This card is blue, therefore it goes in our deck. By that, I mean sideboard. Oh, that's pretty good bird sound. Maybe we just play it for that good bird noise. Oh, right. Pirate's Prize was the other card that is not bad. God, Pirate's Prize or Practical Research? I think we go Practical. I mean, this is the deck. And it includes everyone's favorite nerd twins, I guess. Oh, yeah, because they only had, like, for the longest time, I think they only had, like, one bird sound, and then people were like, yo, really? I mean, it's gutter snipe. It's a win condition. And the rest of this pack is green. As well as, like, cat sounds. They only have, like, 2. And so, like, giant panthers will, like, hit the battlefield and go, meow. It's great. All right, we got an environmental science because I think it's important to have one. We've got 5 whole creatures. We're winning. Metroid 2. I don't know if I played that one. I don't know which Metroids I have played. I've played one of the 2D ones, 2 of the 2D ones, and then the one for the GameCube. These aren't cards I want. Where's all my blue-red spells stuff? Snow Day keeps us from dying. That's the ticket. Sure. I don't know. I like Metroidvanias, kinda. Like I say I do, but then I haven't played a ton of Metroids or Castlevanias. I just play Hollow Knight. And that's, do I like the genre or do I like that one game? Obviously, Bonds of Insight. Oh, our deck is so bad. I love it. I take some more black fixing because I clearly have black cards I need to cast. And now we're back to all the cards I've seen, which is just bad. Also, Sithis is in this cube. Man, makes me want to play a Sithis deck. Yeah, I gotta find some games that I actually like sometime soon. Instead of just, all the things for the podcast. Well, I thought the first two packs were pretty good, and then that third pack was just kind of a disaster. All right. All right, it's somewhere like over there. It's perfect. This hand couldn't get any better. Oh my god, I forgot to change our lands. God, I hate these D&D lands. I mean, I don't hate them. I just don't like them at all. It's different. Hey now. Stop looking at my young peasy. And sure, I'll trade. I don't need any of this stuff to win me the game. I see. The Grixis mirror. I have a lot less black in my deck. I'm assuming. That's awkward. This is the Tinkerer's Cube. I don't know what it means. It's a list of cards. We tried to force Storm. That sucks. Mill to land. Got there. I'm gonna keep him on side. I think I just discard one. A shame. Yeah, we'll play it. Just in case I want to blink. Or neutralize, depending. Yeah, it's a good 0-4. I think I just need to counter that. It's a hard pass for me, guy. Kinda wish I had more burn spells to actually, like, deal with the board. Bad. God, it's awkward because, like, if I bounce both his things, his Javelineer actually gets to do stuff, which isn't great. So I think I'm just ending the turn. Yeah, I mean, I think between the Ethereum Spinner and the Murmuring Mystic, we'll hopefully get there. And the fact that I'm going to deck myself. That is a very real possibility. He gets to do some cool stuff here, yeah, with the Conspiracy Theorist, make it unblockable, pitch the... if they are, I obviously didn't get them. Or, what's the blue Thassa's Oracle? The good one. Brash Taunter, yep. It doesn't give me... I can do it this way, right? Red, red, blue, blue, blue. Discard a card. Discard just the wind. I would like to madness it. Do I have enough for both sides of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. So I kind of want to do the Brash Taunter. Actually, I should do one of the other ones. I think he's just dead. I mean, what, he does 1 to me? Oh, no. Anyway. I had 4 cards left in my deck, so, yeah. As it turns out, drawing, like, 20 more cards than your opponent usually leads to victory. Yeah, that's why it's actually a good card. It has trample. Yeah, this is fine. Ooh, baby. Now we just draw lands. No. This draft you have to pay for. Please spend all your money before the next set comes out. Okay. You should just cast a clone. It'll be fine, trust me. The hell is this? Again, I am more confident in my ability to win if the board is clear. Okay, Just the Wind is only creatures. Some of them are creatures, some are non-land permanents. I gotta keep track of which is which. I could play Practical. It's very good. But... Here's this guy. He also makes tokens. Have you sensed the theme yet? All right. I don't mind having the 7 mana destroy target permanent gone, as well as this always taps for mana. What do you think they're building up to? Eagle. I'm gonna just do this so I don't get countered. As I just, like, time walk him. I hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. Meh. All of these 1/1s are expendable. You got it, guy. Archon. Got an enchantment to play? Interesting, because it doesn't keep the Archon on the battlefield because of the way he chose to do that. Yeah. Like, double vision is a thing. And I was going to get to double creative outburst. Man. His creature was about to die. He was going to take 5, and I was going to have a sea of endless birds. I don't know if we drafted the best deck or the best deck. Yep, perfect. We got our win condition in hand. I mean, yeah, they played a 3 mana mana rock, and then they destroyed it to draw 2 cards. Like, they caused themselves a serious setback. Oh, cool, our 1-of Swamp. And then after that, I just, you know, had a ton of bounce spells, like this deck is one to do. Okay, I don't have any islands, but I can play this swamp into this catacomb and be fun. Yeah, I block. As is, I will trade this for just about anything because we're just here to slow things down. I don't know what this card does. Put it back in your hand. Do I want one of these or do I just want to loot? I guess I'll take this. We're just going to start vomiting tokens. Anyway, what does this actually do? Whenever you sacrifice a creature, you may pay a blue or a black. If you do, draw a card. Sacrifice a creature. This thing gains indestructible. Okay. That's pretty good. Hey, no. No, no, no. Leave the Mystic alone. No! I mean, at least he had to 2-for-1 himself to do that. I would much rather have had the Murmuring Mystic for at least a turn, but... Remember that thing where I just, like... sitting here, casting spells, drawing cards. That's the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play Double Vision and leave up Consign. Which then, on the backside, Oblivion would be 5 mana discard for, which seems fine to me. Yeah, whatever. Damage is damage. Nah. You're trying to get too much of a board, my guy. Let's grab Blink of an Eye. Let's grab Divide by 0. Let's play Gutter Snake. All right. Can you do 13 damage this turn? Otherwise, you're very dead. Ugh. I don't know why other people don't like this cube. Why don't they just draft blue-red and win? The trick is always to have the most supreme confidence up until it all comes crashing down. Like this. This is bad. We'll keep it. See? They mulliganed. We already won. I love that I drew my one of swamp again. I mean, there's just like... There doesn't... Oh, boy. I was about to say, it doesn't really seem like a true aggro deck, and then my dude out here just plays Earthshaker Kenra. So, like, yeah, just casting creatures that really don't do anything is, whatever. Toralf's Hammer, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to, once again, continue to slow this game down. I'm back at 20. If I can draw another red source and get this double vision down, in red-black, he has almost no way to interact with this, and the value generated will probably just absolutely crush him. Ooh, so glad he didn't just equip the hammer. Yeah, I think I'm just going for it. Yeah, this is me. I just have to survive. Six, all right. Gadrak. I don't think Gadrak is that good. I will block. Okay, blocks all day. Maybe you get a treasure. It's fine. Okay, so if I cast Practical Research, I'm going to draw 8 cards. So I just have to count on him not doing 18 damage this turn. Like, look at this. I mean, they've done cool stuff. And now I'm about to do something a bit more broken. Yeah, we'll discard this. I did not draw the one I wanted, so we're just going to pitch 2 lands. I was hoping to draw the Madness bounce spell, but it is what it is. Again, I still don't think it's a big deal. I mean, it's not great for them. Especially if I can start getting, leaving up some of the instants to just, like, do a thing on my turn and then do a thing on their turn. Or, you know, snapping off this creative outburst to just, like, kill their whole board and draw 2 cards. I blocked. So, if I blink of an eye, I could just put 2 things back in his hand and make him discard all of them. That seems pretty good. Oh no, because it doesn't copy. Ah! I'm the worst at this. Yes, both Gutter Snipe and Young Pyromancer are going to kill you. Sure, Peasy's down. Peasy down. I'm just going to counter that. It gets extra countered. Take 2. Take 10. Chong chong. Why settle for synergistic plays when you could just do hammy big stuff? Yeah, so far this cube's great. And then I'm going to, like, draft green next time and just, it's going to be miserable. Opponent goes first. I'll draw something, right? Yeah. Never mulligan. No fear. My God. I mean, they just played a 3-1 for 2. I might die. See? It's actually really funny. If I was on the play right now, I think I wouldn't feel anything remotely close to pressure right now. Like, easy game, easy life, but woof. Okay, I'm fine, I think, with Legion's Landing. I'm fine with. It's not the right word. I was really hoping to set up Kinetic Augur into Just the Wind next turn, but I really would like to stop him from flipping this, so... Oh, Snow Day. I don't quite have the mana. He has to pay 3 for every creature he wants to make off of this. We get a free 1/1 every time we cast a spell. Hopefully, that'll pull us through to the end. I do really kind of need to draw a land. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I mean, that's why I kept Baron, is like, I'm hoping to... If I didn't draw a land, which I didn't, I might need more bounce spells to try and draw through what he's doing. And, like, practical is just, it's more card draw, and I don't need card draw right now. I need onboard presence, because I have to kill this Ajani. Honestly, perfectly willing to bin the Stormkiln, so... I guess I could have attacked with the Murmuring Mystic. They're both 2s. I mean, we milled 3 lands with our Bonds of Insight, so we've just been bricking since. It's not great. I'm fine with this. Like, I love the Kinetic Augur, but getting rid of Stram is... I don't know how many auras or equipments he has, but I would like for him to be dead. And again, we've got enough birds now that it's kind of whatever. Like, if he just casts Ajani into this board, Ajani just dies. He needs a Wrath first, and boy, oh boy, does this not seem like a Wrath-type deck. Yeah. Mask of Immolation. Now that's a fun card. All right, we've stabilized portion of the game. Now we just need our massive amount of card draw to pull us through to winning this amount of game. The mask is actually quite annoying because it just picks off Peasy, like, super easy. I got all sorts of blocks, my guy. Interesting. Which I think I'm just going to kind of force out of his hand. Alright, dude, you have to use the mask. Because it costs him 2 mana to, like, do this every time. I guess I'll scare him by grabbing the swamp. I don't think it's really a big deal either way. And he forgot to activate Adanto. So we're winning. Yeah. Still 2-2. Still don't really care. Yep. You got it, my guy. I do have a 1/5, so yeah, I'm not really sure what that attack does. I mean, like, all my stuff except for this are instants, so hanging out, seeing what's up. Sure. I'll block with this guy. That was fun. Like, do you have counter spells? Like, what's the blue for? I can attack with all of my tokens at once? Yeah, I'm going to take the one that deals damage. Damn, look at that. Rude. I literally did not know this was a card. Yeah. You can get another token off the mask. I'd like to block. I don't want to just suddenly die. And this angel is really kind of hard to attack through. I think I'm just going to take the bounce spell. Once again, we're in a place where I might deck myself. But, like, I can double creative, double, like, consign next turn. Yeah, dude, no fear. If you have the Wrath, that'll suck. If not... He had the Wrath. Oh, boy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I've got enough for the creative as well. Do you like our spot after the Hour of Revelation? 'Cause, I don't particularly. It's not bad. It's just, again, like, I've only got 9 cards left in my deck. Yeah, that's certainly a, destroys my creature. Gutter Snipe is our win condition. It's a good card. Okay, so I Gutter Snipe. I consign. They take 2. I attack for 4. I make them discard. GG. I can also opt. I guess I have to opt. I was off by 1 normally. Opt for lethal. Woo! Those are some fancy-pantsy lines. But we got there, and that's what matters. I mean, really, you should win every game of Magic just by casting draw spells. Like this, look at this hand. It's perfect. We've got 1 bounce spell, a tap spell that draws cards, and this thing. And they mulliganed once. We've already won the game. Why are we even playing it out? I do not plan on doing anything, and if I don't have to until turn 5. Tetsuo Umazawa. Tetsuko Umazawa. That's not great. But it's just 1 damage a turn. And we drew our win condition in the meantime. What are they going to do? Cast counter spells because they have 3 blue mana? I am genuinely curious as to what their deck does. Blue-green value stuff? Then what's he for? He for? They for. I don't know my lore well enough. Alright, let's walk right into a counter spell. La 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 la. You were supposed to counter that. This one. You're supposed to counter it. Sir. Sir. Five mana. Take 1. I attack. Gutter Snipe. I don't know what's happening anymore. Thrix! Thrix is good. Reef is real good. Sorry, Reef's the best. Man, so many elementals. So this gives me 2 mana back. I could just bounce his whole board. I think it's fine. Well, almost his whole board. Which one do we leave? Probably Floodhound because he's the cheapest. I will take an Environmental Sciences. And then the other one, I would like to discard this Just the Wind to cast... Yeah, it's probably fine. Hey, Grazilax! Okay, so what's the play here? I can Bonds of Insight twice, which will basically mill us both, which I don't want. I could just tap his whole board. It's not very good. Let's just go grab some lands. We'll figure it out later. One, two, three. I should probably get the Kinetic Augur out. Conjecture's pretty good. Yeah, weirdly, he doesn't like having 9 cards in hand because he has to replay his whole board every turn. It's weird. All right, Monstrosity. You are what stands between me and the perfect 7-0. Look at this hand. It does nothing until turn 5. Keep. Oh, yeah! The beans! I'm just waiting for someone to cast something good, like just he jams Questing Beast here, and I'm like, we lose. I can't deal with a Questing Beast. It has haste. Look at this. He's just casting a 7/7. I'm going to put it back in his hand. This is real magic like Richard Garfield intended. Right, like, I don't know, I keep expecting to get cleaved out or just, like, bolt my dome, and I'm like, ah, well, it was a good run. God, I have this double vision. It makes me feel like I should use it, but, like... Practical will draw me 8 cards. So I'll have 12 in hand. If I discard, say, 3, I'll have 9. I'll play a land down to 8. I'll still be discarding most of what I draw. But I need the lands. Like, they're ramping so much. I think we just gotta do this. I mean, yes, but also, like... As I'm saying, is like, I think what I need is, oh, those. All of these. I'm gonna pitch that guy. Because I really want to be able to, like, you know, double creative to just kill him next turn. Like, he's ramping. I'd rather just end the game. If he taps out, he dies. I don't know. Do we think he has a counterspell? I don't think he has a counterspell. Catch. Yeah, so Great Cube, Best Cube. We turned 4,000 gold into 2,000 gold. Man, the return on this cube sucks. We got a Banefire and a Throne of the God Pharaoh. But also, as I mentioned earlier, did you hear the cat sound for the Long Tusk Cub? Look at these things. They're giant, like, elephant saber-tooth cats. And the sound they went with is meow. It's good. It's good. All right, we're going to do one more of these, and then I'm going to hop off because it's a holiday or something. It's not because it's a holiday. It's because I have to go shopping for groceries for the week because, you know, I'm a person who eats food and stuff. I know. Yeah, let's just, I don't know. That cub still is, like, way too big. I mean, they don't have any birds for scale, so maybe that's just me thinking that they're that big. And the long tusk in the background that's, like, hulking is actually only, like, 3 feet tall. Or less. Alright, so we have to draft something different this time and still go 7-0 to prove that we're the champions of draft. Elite Guard Mage Teleportation Circle Blue-White Flicker. That's what this pack says to me. Oh, I should move my head again. Boop. Boop. Do we think the teleportation circle or the guard mage is more likely to wheel? I think the teleportation circle is more important to the deck. I say that knowing full well that honestly, the Guard Mage might be the best card for the flickering, gain life, draw cards, do nothing. But this flickers every turn, and I wouldn't mind flickering a Cavalier, so we'll take the Teleportation Circle. And we're just going into blue-white flicker. We're looking for that Soul Herder. You know, the Soul Nerd. Honestly, I think I'm just going this guy. Like, the Skyfisher's not bad and lets you, like, rebuy things. We're not doing a Bonds deck this time. I don't think Hour of Revelation should be in most decks. Like, that guy who cast it against us, like, unless you're a control deck, even, like, this is not good. Right, like, I don't know how this cube plays out, but the Orator here often just, like, has flying incidentally, which is really good. Duck Heaven. Warden. Oh, so we could do, like, blue-white flying. Cathar's Crusade. I don't like any of these. I guess I'll take the Cathar's Crusade. We're going to look for our old man again. Baron is really good in this deck. This is something that's kind of worth flickering. Builds my team. I think it's just Whirler Rogue. Get wide. This deck is going to be focused on 4-drops, which feels like the problem, right? We will instantly lose to the person playing a million bounce spells because we're not going to put, like, any pressure on the board. So this is our starting pack. Not this one, the next one. I think I just take Terry? Like, I'll play some amount of Instants and Sorcerings. He's a 1/1 flyer, which helps the Orator. Like, Sulfur Falls would be the other potential pick, but... So this next one will be our starting pack back, and we'll see if we're getting cut on blue-white ETB. What up? Guard Mage came back. All right. Blue-white flicker is a go. We need Charming Prince and... Yeah, we got our the one we wanted back, but we need some like 2s. I don't think there's any 1s really, but some 2s and 3s that have some good ETBs. We do really need the actual payoff, which is the Soul Herder. I could probably take some of those bounce spells from last time. Honestly, those played really well. The Ozolith. I don't think we're an Ozolith deck. We might be a Wizard class deck if we think we really need a... big, like, end game thing. Oh, Riel is in the cube. She's great. We're not gaining life. I hate this pack. Yep. Genuinely dislike basically all of the cards. I'll take... Yeah, but, like, it's tempo negative flicker, which is not what we want. Momentary blink is what we want. Because I don't want to have to spend mana to recast things. Monoskelion. You could be interesting. Grazilax would also not be bad. Expel from Mirazka isn't bad. Actually, we're going to take the Expel. It's just good. Again, bounce spells were really strong for us last time, so why not? He helps us get on board early. I don't like his ability, but it's fine. Honestly think I might take the Life Chanter. Like, it's weird the idea that flickering this could just make me nearly unkillable. If I just keep gaining life every turn. Which is fun. This is good to flicker. It just makes a army bigger and bigger and bigger. Stratagem wouldn't be bad, but I already have Momentary Blink and the Teleportation Circle. So I just want more things that generate value as they're flickered. I would love a Resto Angel. Although, you know, everything creates value when it's flickered if you have Cathar's Crusade out. This card's insane. If you've never played against it, this card's real stupid. Yeah, especially if you have something that it generates a token or two. Hmm. Do I have any learn cards? I do not. Still gonna take this, just in case. See, the Murmuring Mystic, Paragoblins, Creative Outburst. Oh, we could have just been in a cool same deck. But we're not. Still gonna take it. For old time's sake. Burbs. Hooray. I got the whale. Whale. It's just, he's 7 mana. Although, this wasn't a very, like, I mean, we were intentionally playing a slow deck, but this didn't really feel like a fast format. Alright, I'm gonna have Grazilax anyway. I love this dude. This terrifying monster person. See? It's all coming together. We can just sideboard into... Wait. We even got Stratagem. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. Grazilax is amazing. There's Resto Angel. Like, hey, look, 2 blue-white lands. Nope, Resto Angel. Honestly, going this guy. He's a really good early game presence type card. Face Feathers isn't bad, but... Oh, there we are. Mole Splicer. Oh, yeah. I don't know, I assumed this Resto was somewhere. Was this like a Modern Horizons Resto or something? All I know is the, like, OG art. I'll grab an Environmental Science. Ornithopter of Paradise wouldn't be bad. Renaissance Mission and Clarion Spirit wouldn't be bad. But I do have the Professor, and if I just flicker them a bunch... Sure. I mean, that makes sense, looking at the art. They've got, like, a horn strapped to their side. So it makes sense that this is Kaldheim. Well, we ended up not getting Baron, who, like, is really what ties this deck together, but it's fine. I think we probably have enough ETBs to try to abuse. And, you know, continue to just play a bunch of bounce spells because that's my new brand. Bounce spells. They win games, I guess. Yeah, I mean, mostly. Like, this could go real poorly, and I really wouldn't care that much, because we 7-0'd, like... Sure. Blue-white flicker. Missing the good blue-light flicker cards. I mean, I can Professor grab, like... This is a good card. That is also a good card. I can grab an Environmental Sciences, get white. Or... let's do this. Excuse me? Missing the good cards. My dude just played a Dryad. His card is better than my best card. You gonna turn this into a 6, 8? Do it, you coward. No! It's fine. Everything's fine. Pass. Okay. If he taps out, we could just, like, kill him next turn, almost. Almost. Oh, no, we straight up can. Yeah, but who cares? Seven flying damage. Bye-bye. This is why I wanted all those 2-drops. Get on board early. Try to beat the type of deck that we just played. Don't let them do big splashy things. Kill them with 2/2s. This is fine. Target permanent. I could bounce my land. Not all heroes carry swords. Some carry this, like, shepherd's crook thing. That guy's rude. Block, I dare you. I would like to hit my 4th land. Now we hope he doesn't have what's that's 1 red mana. Take control of something with a low CMC. I don't know, I think just having a 2/3 with lifelink's pretty good. Captain Lannery Storm, that's fun. So we would trade. No blocks. I really needed to draw a blue source there. Because if I could play the Dreamsticks and leave up Blinkanaava, then I'd feel real good. He might have been able to kill me there if he had gone for it. Each of these is 3 more damage, so that's... a lot of Minotaur. Bounce him, attack with everything. He has to block with this Minotaur there. Takes 5. Goes to 2. The Dreamstrix will kill him next turn. This was just, we didn't draw an island when we drew plains. Otherwise, I think we're just easy. Like, we have the Yuan-Ti this turn, which is just actually lethal. And instead, we have to sit here and go, maybe we don't die. Hopefully we don't die. There's a lot of draws in our deck that are no good right now. But also, if they don't have a way to target the Dreamstrix, we also just win. Don't look at my burb. Interesting. He sacrifices that to gain 3. This gives him 6, 7, 8. Am I dead? Yes. As I said, these two together is just like a lot of damage. We needed to draw a second blue. Instead, we just all drew all planes. Also, this deck is much worse than the last one. Oh, I mean, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're still getting our 7 wins. It's just going to be harder and slower. And never work. But if he just taps out and plays a creature, I'm feeling pretty good. That's a good creature. Can't attack or block. This bonus card draw is going to be pretty nice. Till he has the city's blessing. No more extra card draw. Also, yes, I know that putting counters on Terramander doesn't let me evolve or adapt. But just even getting him to a 2/2 or a 3/3 makes him substantially better than having to wait for 8 mana because I don't have any spells. And I can always reset him with the teleportation circle if I really want. That's a pretty good draw. I would just like to start vomiting tokens on the battlefield. It's quite the busy, bustling market you got there. Chong chong. Okay. Still just gonna get wide. You can play those lands, and now your Swordtooth can block. Yep. Yep. I don't think I actually get to attack. They did the math, realized they were dead, moving on to the next round. I'll draw white mana. Easy peasy. Going to lose to a Hydra. Tree. Definitely gonna lose to a Hydra tree. Oh man, got like a fight or a bite effect? That would suck. Okay. Phew. I block. So if I try to flicker the Splicer, he can fight it to death. I can't. I'm just going to resto the Guard Mage. Like, gain 3 life, draw another card. 11. $13. $15. GG. Cathar's Crusade is truly a stupid card. Ah, yes. I did mention, if you've never fought against Cathar's Crusade, it doesn't feel like a fair card. Yeah, Blue-Red went 7-0. We just cruise control for cool. It was not even that close. The only game I think that was close was the one where we had 4 cards left in our deck. Yeah, if Cathar's Crusade said non-token or, like, put a +1 on a creature you control, not, you know, all creatures, it might not feel like an absolutely insane card. It's less cool. I don't really like trading my 3-1 for a 1-1, but I'ma do it. We're here for violence. Yeah! I fear no innkeeper. Yeah. They've actually started using that, which I don't think is a bad thing. Oh, right, I meant to always mean to put myself up here so you can see the phases and stuff. Not that it matters that much. Because, you know, giving white life, not life gain, but like card draw, even if it's once per turn, at least lets you kind of get past the nearly insurmountable God. Also, Whirler Rogue is a stupid card. Not only do I get to develop a board, create flyers, and draw cards. Wait. I get to do everything! It gives guys lifelink? Man, that'll be fun to race. I lied. The game is over. It doesn't matter, dude. Great. You traded 2 for 1. That's the Paladin class. Neat. Can I do 15 damage next turn? Oh, it's pretty close. I don't know if I can pull off 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, sometimes you ride in on horses. You know, dial up Ride of the Rohirrim. A red day, a sword day, ere the sun rises. Oh, they didn't let me go. There you go, Elsa. She's got it. I totally don't just watch that clip, like, I don't know, once a week or so. It just pops into my head. And I'm at work, and I'm just like, YouTube, Ride of the Rohirrim. This is what we're doing now. Death! Order's real good. I'm gonna take this, even though I've got a pretty good curve. It just kind of depends. Like, what I need to do is draw lands, and I drew one. So now this feels a bit silly, but it's fine. You gonna counterspell my guy? Kill my guy. Oh, right. One thing they specifically mentioned about this cube is that they took out a lot of relief. Which is why I think bounce spells are extra good. Well, I can't block, so yeah, you do you, guy. The Lost Mine of Phandelver. Which I've never played, despite being, you know, like, iconic and shit. The plan here is to just Resto Angel the Whirler Rogue. And then kill him. Because that's going to put an additional 5 power on the battlefield, which kills him. I can't divide by 0. No! It doesn't kill him. Though he is at 1. No, I'm good. You can pick that up. You don't need to draw more cards. The answer has to be in your hand. Countercell seems like a bit aggressive. Since it uses up mana that might be otherwise used to dig him out of this. Because, you still die. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah, killing them is a great part of the plan. This deck does it much better than the last one. But the last one won a lot better. Never lost. I mean, we've got an order, a bounce spell that learns, which lets me potentially get lands, and this dude who makes good stuff happen. So it's not a very exciting hand, but it's playable. Oh man, yeah, that last deck was hilarious because it like the opponent thought they were winning for so long until suddenly I had like 9 cards in hand and like they had no board and they're like, what happened? Well, I'm not a fan of that. I am a fan of him missing his next land drop. So he doesn't have any lands right now. So we're just hanging out. Having a good time, great time. No blocks. Do it. Animation module is fun. There's something to be said for playing the teleportation circle first to try to at least, you know, guarantee myself one trigger on the master splicer, but... Ooh, Danitha. Man, Danitha would be great with the Thunderous Orator. Guess I'll come in with this 4/4. And I'll play this silly card. And I'll start printing 4/4s. Ding! It's my 4/4 machine. Oh, the Luxodon Life Crafter. He sets your life total to become the total toughness of creatures you control. So with the teleportation circle, can make us basically unkillable, although our teleportation circle's gone. Because you can just reset your life total to, well, right now it would be 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17, which seems pretty good. We're gonna grab the environmental sciences. Kill your guy, you take 4, and then I'm gonna go get an island. So I can blink with kicker. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I do have the City's Blessing. So I can just straight time walk this dude, which that'll probably end the game. That's really strong. I do not like that one bit. Now you're going to draw that next turn. It's 4, okay. Yep. Still SRAM. Gonna play your Dryad. Saddle. Blah, blah, blah. Then attach it. Okay. I was waiting to do this. We didn't even get to cast him. Poor 6-drop. Just languishing in our hand. But not languish. God, that would be a blowout. But good cards aren't in this cube, I guess. Come on, Elsa. You gotta be up on your memes. Math is for blockers. Blockers. Yeah, I pissed off the worm. A lot of the maps have some weird interaction spot like that, where if you click on it, something happens. Immediately into the scrying. I like that. I will do the same. I'll draw a land eventually. Damn, they are going looking for that long game. Scry one, scry one, scry one. If they have the Wrath, they will blow us out. If they don't have the Wrath, they will die a horrific death. You know what? I'm actually going treasure. And I'm just going to slam the Cathar's Crusade. Like, this is so much more of a beating. I play the Master Splicer next turn, and all my creatures have 4 or more power. Damn, they're going deep. A 4th color emerges. Okay, they're not immediately dead, thanks to their thing. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They are dead on board. Although they can Maze Mind to gain 4. I mean, as I said, they crack the Maze Mind, gain 4. They'll be at 4. It's not pretty, but it's not the worst. I mean, they've got a ton of card draw set up, so like our first deck, if they just have enough big, really powerful spells, they can absolutely take this over here. Thanks to their Forsake the Worldly, which honestly, that's kind of impressive. Never did I think I would lose to this card. Oh, wait, no, we won. Turns out, card draw doesn't beat 4-Force. So, 7-1, that's basically the worst. It's, yeah. We lost a game this time. 14-1. I guess you could say it was a pretty good day of Magic. And we got some stuff that I never had before. But as I said, it's going to be 2 drafts. I got to go grocery shopping. It was fun. Yeah, we if we had drawn a blue source, we would have won that game, but the deck was unkind. It wanted to test our patience. I can say I'm not really sure how I feel about the Tinker's Cube. It's okay. I probably won't be doing it again. September 6th. We got like 2 weeks until the new set. Is that right? Or 3 weeks? I may or may not be playing more Magic in the meantime. Kind of depends on what I'm feeling. As always, those will probably be on Mondays if I'm doing them. Jake will be on. I don't know what he's streaming this week. I don't remember. One of these weeks, he's taking one of the days off. I don't remember our schedule that well. Episode just came out yesterday. It was D&D Dark Alliance. So, you know, if you like the podcast thing, go listen to that. Other than that, yeah. Have a good night. I'll see you Wednesday for stuff.